Good day everyone, I am Junus Bacos, and this video I'm going to analyze one example of narrative poem and the title is We Are Seven. We Are Seven. This poem was written by William Wordsworth, a renowned romantic poet. We Are Seven is one of the greatest literary work about a child's innocence and tragedy. It was first published in Lyrical Ballads in 1798. The poem speaks about the little girl as she reflects upon her unparalleled love for her deceased siblings. Let me read the whole poem. A simple child that lightly draws its breath and feels its life in every limb. What should it know of death? I meet a little cottage girl. She was 8 years old. She said, her hair was thick with many a curl that clustered round her head. She had a rustic wounded air, and she was widely clad. Her eyes were fair and very fair. Her beauty made me glad. Sisters and brother, little maid, how many may you be? How many? 7 in all, she said, and wondering looked at me. And we are thee, I pray you tell. She answered, 7 are we, and 2 of us can we dwell, and 2 are gone to sea. 2 of us is in the churchyard lie, my sister and my brother, and in the churchyard cottage I dwell near them with my mother. You say that 2 can we dwell, and 2 are gone to sea, yet ye are 7, I pray you tell. Sweet maid, how this may be? Then did the little maid reply, 7 boys and girls are we, 2 of us in the churchyard lie, beneath the churchyard tree. You run about, my little maid, your limbs they are alive. If 2 are in the churchyard laid, then ye are only 5. Their graves are green, they may be seen. The little maid replied, 12 steps or more from my mother's door, and they are side by side. My stockings there I often knit, my kerchief there I hang, and there upon the ground I sit, and sing a song to them. And often after sunset, sir, when it is light and fair, I take my little porringer and eat my supper there. The first that died was Sister Jane. In bed she mourning lay, till God released her of her pain, and then she went away. So in the churchyard she was laid, and then when the grass was dry, together round her grave we played, my brother John and I. And when the ground was white with snow, and I could run and slide, my brother John was first to go, and he lies by her side. How many are you? Then said I. If they 2 are in heaven, quick was the little maid's reply. Oh master, we are 7, but they are dead. Those 2 are dead. Their spirits are in heaven. There was throwing words away, for still the little maid would have her will, and said, nay, we are 7. So that is the whole poem, and now let me summarize it to you for you to understand better. This poem is talk about death. It's all about the argument between the speaker and a little child. This poem begins with a question that what a little child who could know better about death. The speaker meets the beautiful little child. Soon he starts a conversation and inquires about her siblings. She explains that she is one of the 7 and provides details about her 6 siblings. Among those 6, 2 are at Conway, 2 went to the sea, and the other 2 are lying in the churchyard. On hearing about the 2 lost of siblings, he wondered and confused and asked to his calculation, saying if 2 are in the churchyard, they could not be 7 in total. But the girl reassures with confidence that even 2 are dead, they are still counted as her siblings. She points out that she often spends her time near their graves. At last, The speaker gets irritated and attempts to make her realize that her two siblings are dead. Their souls are in heaven. Now they are only 5, but the innocent girl denies it. She offers her explanation and says that they are still 7. This poem is meant to express that when a person or loved one dies, we can keep them alive in our memories. And the theme of this poem is innocence, death, and acceptance of reality are the major themes of this poem. The poem presents the concept of death from the eyes of an innocent child. The speaker's encounter with the cottage girl is significant. Here is the analysis of some of the poetic devices used in this poem. First, end rhyme. End rhyme is used to make the stanzas melodious. For example, still, will, 7, heaven, mother, brother, and will, till. Second, rhyme scheme. The poem follows the ABAB rhyme scheme, and this pattern continues until the end. Next is repetition. There is repetition of the verse "We are 7", which has created a musical quality in the poem. Next is refrain. The lines that are repeated at some distance in the poems are called refrain. The verse "We are 7" is repeated with the same words. It has become a refrain, and as it has been repeated in the first and second stanzas of the poem. And last is stanza. A stanza is a poetic form of some lines. There are 17 stanzas in this poem, with each comprised of 5 lines. And that's all for this video. I hope you understand, and God bless.